Okay. So the first topic of today is class. How to define a class? So let me define a class first. Okay. First of all, if you can remember, each day I was going to show the data type. Okay, type of set or just like this. Then you can see the type of set. It's a class set. Let me show you once more time. When I declare a list, that time list equal this. Okay, and when I'm going ahead with this one, print type L. So this data type or type of L, it's a list class. Okay, so the each of the data type, it's having its own class defined in this inbuilt Python interpreter. I hope you get it. So similarly, we can create our own data type by declaring our own class. So I'm simply declaring a class, just putting new. New is a class. Okay, I'm not passing anything inside the class. I'm not passing any arguments, nothing. So I'm just simply pass. Pass means nothing. We are getting outside of this class. In the class, I'm just declaring the class. There is nothing. Okay. So after declaring a class, what we have to do, generally, we can create some object. Object is just like a variable. So I'm creating this object which will inherit all the properties of the class. Okay, so the main fundamental stuff is class is declared once inside the program, and you can instantiating objects. If we just do in this way, when I'm declaring v is an object on top of this new class, then v will inhibiting all the properties of the new class. This is the thing. Inside the class, we can declare functions, we can declare methods. So all the things we can inhibit by declaring this kind of arguments. V equal new and I'm inhibiting everything. How to check it? Let me just put a print type on V. So you can able to see class main new. This is the new. Okay. So I'm creating the class and he is now having all the information means types from new. I'm instantiating this way. So this way it's not only V. I can declare several objects on top of single class. Okay. So this is the fundamental concept. We can create a class and we can instantiate a particular object which will inherit all the properties what new is having in this way, and we can utilize the same in the further chapters, further coding part. Okay, so this is called class. Similarly, suppose integer class is already defined in Python interpreter. I can use lots of functions on top of integer. I can use lots of methods there, but those methods are already declared earlier in the inbuilt class definition of integer. Okay, the similar way we can do these things with a user defined manner. Okay, so I hope this is understandable. If not, please tell me. I'm going to create a new class with having some calculation. So generally I used to show this example for every batches. So I'm going to create a rectangle class. Okay. So this is the syntax. Class is a keyword. Then the class name, put colon and put a enter. So definitely there should be an indentation because the next lines should be inside class. I mean, it should be running or executing underneath this statement, class rectangle. Okay. So let me put some command. The first command should be it's a compulsory thing. I need to initiate the input, or I mean to form a rectangle. What are the input parameters? We need a length, we need a width. Okay, so we need to inhibit those two parameters, just like a function. There is some difference in function. So let me show you the first things I need to declare. Init method definition def init method will be in this way: double underscore init double underscore. Okay, just press enter and you can see by default self keyword should be coming. Okay, this is the initialization. This is a compulsory method. It's called dunder method as well. Double underscore init double underscore self. After self, we can put comma and whatever parameter we require to declare or to calculate any particular field, we need to put all those stuffs over here. So as of now, we just need length and breadth. So I'm passing two parameters, length and okay, width, length and width. Okay. And in the same method, under the same method, I need to declare in this way. Two attributes I need to declare: self dot length equal length and self dot width equal width. So those are the compulsory lines as well. Whatever attributes I'll be declaring, whatever parameters I'll be declaring over here, I need to have this compulsory statement. We just have to put each of them should be the same. I mean, the same things will be required for attribute creation. The same thing should be using for the self classes. That is why we need to put in this manner. Further, when we require for any calculations of rectangle, suppose we are going to calculate area or parameter, we just require this thing, these two attributes. Okay. If there are any other parameters are required for to define a particular rectangle, I also need to include the same over here. Excuse me. Okay. So this is the initialization part. This method is also as required as a initialization part. Going forward for the next one, I'll be creating two more methods for two calculation. One is for area calculation of the rectangle and another one should be perimeter calculation. Okay, so I'm doing this way. I'm going outside of the standard method. It's completed. I'm going to create another one inside the class, but it's a calculation purpose. Okay, so I'm putting cal area. This should be the method name. I'll not pass any inbuilt parameter anymore over here to calculate area. I can simply put, let me put a f string in this way. Print, putting a f string this way. I'll be returning this statement. When I'll be calling this method, I'll be returning the area of the rectangle is, let me call this one. Here I'm putting the calculation. The f string concept, I believe it's clear. We learned this thing in second day. In the same statement, we can print the statement as well as we can do some calculation. So I'm returning the statement in a print statement in this manner. Okay, I'll be doing the multiplication of length and width and printing the same out over here. Let me declare the definition of perimeter as well. I can put a enter over here, no issue. Cal peri. Okay, it's also self, no other attributes I need to declare over here. The attributes are already been declared. So over here, I'm creating another method to calculate perimeter. Print similar things, so I'm copying it. Only perimeter calculation should be modified. The perimeter of the rectangle is, so that should be 2 multiplied within a parenthesis. This should be plus. Okay, length plus width multiplied by 2. This was the formula of perimeter. I hope there is no doubt. Okay, so any other calculation I want to put, I can put it over here gradually one by one with a separate method. Okay, so these two methods are very, very useful. Let me just close this rectangle. So I need to go outside of this indentation. Okay, so I'm outside this class. Now I can instantiate any object. Suppose I'm instantiating a object V, which is inhibiting all the rectangle properties by putting this way rectangle class and a bracket. But we need the compulsory parameter to pass over here. V is inhibiting rectangles properties, but we also need to pass those parameter which we declared during init method. Okay, this is the compulsory step, otherwise a failure should be there. So while instantiating, we need to pass the parameter itself. So I'm passing 10 comma 7, means length is 10 with this 7. So this is the completion of the instantiating part. Okay, now I can call anything. Suppose I have the blueprint of the rectangle in V now. So let's put V dot. You can see the methods are available. Cal area, cal peri. Okay, I can just declare anything. Suppose cal peri. I'm also declaring cal area. Okay, let's see. Let's run the code. Yeah, it's declared it quickly. So the perimeter of the rectangle is 34. That means 10 plus 7, 17 into 2, 34. This is the output. And when I'm calling vcal area, it's returning this statement. The area of rectangle is length into width, that is 70. Okay, just let me put in this way some more things. Square unit. Over here, let me put only unit. Okay, we can do other thing. The area of the rectangle. We can mention which rectangle. Rectangle of length. I can declare another length should be self dot length. Self dot length and width. Okay, I'm just mentioning this thing. It should be looking good. Putting a colon here, putting a colon here. I'm going to declare all the things in the statement because Maybe there are lots of usage of this. Let me show you. Okay, so it looks fine. So suppose I'm going to declare another, uh, another variable or another object. Sorry, another object on top of this class. Suppose f equal the same thing with having some different parameter within it. So 10 plus, let's put 20, 10. Okay, let's do the same thing. F dot, I should be having all the properties now in F as well. F is the object on top of this class, so I can use those things as well. Cal area, cal peri. Let me just have a look whether those are running fine or not. Yes, let's see the output one by one. The perimeter of the rectangle of length 10 and width 7 is 34 unit. We put all the statements. We also passing this thing from the object itself. Here you can also see the area of the rectangle of the length 20 and width 10 is 200 square unit. Okay, so it's working fine with the customization. We have everything written over here inside the class. We are inhibiting the properties of this class into objects by those two declaration, and this is the calling of the method. Okay, so those are a simple class example. We created one class and we're creating another object on top of this class. Now we are utilizing those objects for the calculation purpose. Hope all those things are understandable. If not, please tell me. This is understandable for everyone. Is it clear? Okay, I hope it's clear as there is no response. So moving to the next topic now. I mentioned class, what are the attributes I mentioned, what are the methods. I also mentioned the same thing. Now the next topic is we'll be going to install a external module. Very, very important topic. We are now moving Python as a database engineering tool. Okay, there are lots of libraries, external libraries are all, already there in place. So we are going to utilize this thing. Such things just like pandas, NumPy, those are very, very important Python module. So we can import those module. We have to install this thing first. Then we need to import this module. Okay. So how to, okay. Do you need, anyone need the code? Then I'll be sharing the code with you. Otherwise, I'll be, removing this code from the screen because I'll be starting pandas. Anyone require the code? Okay. I hope no one. Okay, Akhila, you require it. I'm just sharing it to you. Everyone over here.
Yes.
Removing the class part. Okay. Now, please pay attention. So, whenever any external module needs to be installed, we can install it in two ways. We can use the UI of the PyCharm. We can go to File, Settings. So, whatever external module you need to install, just click on this plus button. Okay. And search for pandas. Pandas. Okay, I have a print. Mistakes for spelling. Yes. Okay. Search for the pandas. Pandas is there. Where is pandas? Pandas 3. You're already having pandas actually. But why I'm not able to see the pandas original version? Oh, this one in blue color. Okay, it's getting highlighted over here. So just select it and install package. Okay, when it's successfully installed at your system, you can also install this thing by putting simple command in your command prompt to pip install pandas. Okay, pip space install then pandas. You can also put this thing over here. We have a command prompt Python console is available over here as well. Okay, this terminal. So terminal is similar, just like a terminal. If we open for CMD prompt. So it's a PowerShell terminal. We can also type pip install install in this manner. So anything we can do. Okay. So you can put and enter it, and Panda should be installed in our system. Now, when an external module is already installed in our system, we can call this module in anywhere. So how I can, first of all, I need to import it. Okay. Import pandas. I can alias this pandas module as PD. Okay. This is the alias part. Whatever we have done in SQL, the similar kind of thing we can do it over here. So when utilizing pandas class itself, we can call this thing with a short name, just like PD. Okay. Import pandas means I'm importing all the components of pandas in this page, in this Python page test2.py as PD. Now I'll be calling each of the some pandas classes or just like this. Okay, so today let's utilize pandas and create some data frame. What is there in our topic? Pandas, install pandas, creation of data frame from list and creation of data frame from a dictionary. Let's create the two things over here. Just understand the thing. The two things are quite same. The result are totally same, but the particular structure are a bit different. Let me show you one by one. Install pandas PD. Then I'm going to declare a list. Okay. List A equal. I'm declaring a multi-dimension list. So multi-dimension list means in this way. Suppose let me declare some name. Name suppose Sujata. Age, sorry, age should be without any code. Suppose 56. Suppose what is her hobby of what she is painter. Okay, this is our first row. I'm declaring another dimension. So this is a multi-dimension means this particular list is a element of a list again. So this should be declared in this manner. A list inside the list. Okay, this is the main list and a single element is another list. I'm declaring in this way, then the data frame should be easily understandable. Okay, I'm passing the similar kind of three parameters over here in the second element of list. It's a two-dimensional list. Okay, this is my first element, this is my second element. I'm going to declare another one. Ram 48 doctor. Okay, now I'm going to convert this thing to a data frame. I'm declaring a variable df. Rather, I can say this is the object. Now I'll be calling these pandas. I'll be calling the class of pandas data frame. PD dot data frame. Data frame is a class inside pandas module. I'm inhibiting the module's informations. I mean, all the properties of data frame module to df object. Okay. And what I need to pass? I need to pass the list L over here. Let's print the data frame over here. df. Let's run it. You can see a tabular structure is appearing, and this is considered as the first row, and this is considered as the second row. Okay. For row and column level identifier, you can see 0, 1. It's called the index 0, 1, 2. If we just introduce some more rows, then 0, 1, 2. In this way, they will be printing it over here. And we can see also the column is also there. Columns are also there 0, 1, 2 in this manner. Okay. So we can add some more thing. We can rename the column name from 0, 1, 2. How to declare it? Just with when I'm passing data frame L, just put a comma, put columns. It's a parameter again. Okay. And we can put the column names over here within a list. Now you can see how we are utilizing list. List is very, very useful. List, dictionary, especially list and dictionary. During data frames, we will be using list and dictionaries a lot. Okay. We can just declare the columns part over here. Suppose the first is name, second one is age, and the third one is profession or hobby. Oh, no, it's profession. Doctor cannot be a hobby. Okay. So I hope it's fine. Let me rerun it. So you can see the data frame is updated. We are having some column value, column name, age, profession, and the data is mentioned over here. So this is a data frame. How data frame looks like, I think you should be having the understanding. Okay, it's a tabular structure. We can also change this index. We can put another way. After columns, we can also put index. Index equal. So as of now, we have two elements. So we can put suppose name 1 of person 1. But index naming is not a good idea. We can name the column, that is fine. Suppose we have 100 of rows. So I need to declare 100 times this thing. So this is not a good idea. Even it's not looking a good one. Let me show you after running this thing. So this way the index is, it should be representing the data frames, which is not a good idea. So that is why we should not put, we can put, but as of now, we can put the default index as 0, 1. That is looking great over here. Okay, let's keep it in this way. So this is how we are converting a list to a data frame, and it looks like in this manner. Let's create a data frame on top of a dictionary. The similar data frame I'm going to create on top of a dictionary. Here the concept is a bit different. Let me declare a dictionary. Okay, is D. I'm going to declare the same kind of data type with a key value pair. Now see how we are declaring it. The first thing is key, name. Name is the column, and we need to declare This is my key, and I need to declare the elements within a list. The elements can be Sujata. Sujata should be within a single quote because it's a character. Data type Sujata, and the second one is Ram. Okay, my second element should be age. $56 and $48. Okay, and the third one is profession. Doctor and sorry, painter should be the first one. Otherwise, the profession will be interchanged. Doctor. Okay, this looks good. So I declare the dictionary in this manner. Name is a key. The value is coming in this way. Age, this. We have three elements separated by comma, and each of the element is having this relation. Name this, age this, profession this. Okay. Now I can convert the dictionary to a data frame in similar manner. I'm creating another object, suppose df1. Df is already there, so I'm declaring df1. pd dot data frame. Okay, within a bracket, I'm passing the dictionary D. Okay, let's print df1. Let's print, just put a print. Just to segregate the two output, I'm putting a separated line, just like this way. Okay, the first one is data frame from a list, second one is data frame from a dictionary. So both of the data are same. You can see there is no difference. But the way we are representing a dictionary is we are declaring the things as a columnar wise. You can see first name has been inserted, then age has been inserted in this manner, then profession. The columnar way we are storing it or converting it. But while declaring the list, you can see we are inserting as row wise. Okay. Later we are providing some schema, means some columns name over there on top of this data frame. But for dictionary, the ultimate result is same for both of them, but the declaration pattern or the building of the data frames pattern are totally different. Okay, so here it's a columnar structure, you can say, just like name Sujata Ram. So it's inserting the columns first in this way, then age in this way, then profession in this way. But over here, it's a different thing. It's a row wise insertion into data frame. Okay, the things are understandable, and you can see the structure is same. The data frame structures are same for both of the cases. Okay, so this is how data frame looks like. We have done a simple data frame creation, two simple data frame creation on top of a list, on top of dictionary. And okay, I think I'll not be covering any more thing for today. Tomorrow, means from Monday onwards, I'll be showing you the ETL part of, what is ETL? Told you in last BI sessions. ETL means where we can extract data from source system, we can transform data in between, and finally, when my data set is ready, we can push the final data set into target table. The similar kind of concept we can perform on top of this data frame, on top of this Python. Okay, So I'm based on the data frame. So tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting with the extraction part with separate source system. Okay, maybe we are extracting data from some CSV file. Maybe we are extracting from Excel file. Okay, those are file based source system. After that, we'll be trying to connect our Python to a database, maybe MySQL database, maybe some another database. I'll be trying to connect there and I'll be fetching the table from there. So we can establish connection with databases and try to fetch data, try to pull data from those databases. Okay, so those things will be gradually learning from the next day. So first day it should be extract. In ETL, we have three terminology: extract, transform, load. ETL. So first day we'll be learning the extracting part. There we'll be trying to utilize pandas with this way. Okay. So any doubts so far from today's session? I'll not be covering much more thing for today now. Okay, I'm copying this code for you if it's required for any kind of reference. Okay. So those are all the coding stuffs. Please try this thing. Have a quick look. If there is any doubt or any stuck point, please ask me question. You can ask today or next day as well. Any doubt so far in the coding part? Anything?
No.
Okay. So I hope it's fine. Okay. Closing the session for today. So let's connect on Monday and we can discuss some more things. Just like the extraction part will be starting from Monday itself. So thanks everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.